Now, if your mother is still here with you, it's time for you to pass her some money.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Of course. I can't hear nobody.
Amen.
It's time for you to take her out.
Amen.
In fact, my mother feels like on my birthday, I need to buy her a gift. She said, because it's my birthday too. And I stayed in there 22 hours of labor for your big head. It took so long because your head was so big. Yeah. I brought you in this world, and I will take you out. We got one mother here now. I ain't gonna call her name, but her son had got a little tall and thought he could say a few things. And she jumped off the dining room table and hit him across the head. I'm not gonna say who it was, but she here right now. Yeah. In fact, if you can't say a word, just wave your hand. But my point is, oh, it's more than one. It's more than Listen, there comes a time when every mother has to do something that seems to be unconventional. Okay? For you young mothers, you can't be their friend.
Absolutely not.
You can't go to the club with them and expect for them to respect you as their mom. Y'all ain't sisters, y'all mother and daughter. Y'all can't be in competition who get the most numbers. You know what? I was sitting at one of my cousins' house one time, and I never will forget this. Had one of my older cousins telling her daughter and her friend how to make sure they can go to the club and drink free all night. They said, and you know, I'm so crazy, I didn't realize it was a woman thing. I'm sitting there, she said, first you got to do is look at it and wink your eye and sit down slow. And then gradually lift your leg up and cross your legs. Pretty soon he gonna come over and offer you a drink. Then after that you go and sit on the other side of the club. And we get somebody, and you know, Cupcake, I tried that, man. What's wrong with your eye? Like, fool, this for a girl. Oh, okay. So I tried it, you know. I didn't care. I ain't get no free drink. I was still using my own money. Yeah. But that ain't no good lesson. Okay? That ain't no good lesson. You can't be their friend and expect for them to respect you as their mother. Let me tell you something else. You can't have in and everybody in and out your house single mothers and expect for them to respect you as their mama. There's some ignorant folk out there now. They'll take care of you, and while you sleep, go in there where your daughter is. You single mothers with daughters, you can't date any kind of man. In fact, if you ain't got no good intentions for him, he don't even need to meet your child. Let alone be out. Well, let me go about some for your children. No, you will not. Let me take them to the mall. No, you will not. Can I get a witness in here? If you guilty, just don't do it no more. Everybody can't be around your children. You a single mother and you ain't got no intentions to marry this joke.
Keep him waiting.
I can't hear nobody.
Keep him waiting.
Let me tell you something. If a man really has the right intentions, he's not even going to present himself to your children unless the relationship's make it to a certain level. And I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about a mind level.
Amen.
A level in a relationship where things are going the right way. Dating is for information, not fornication.
Say that again.
Somebody might need to tweet that. Tag, post it, Facebook, something. Dating is for information and not fornication. That's your dating is the interview. How do you treat your mom?
Yep.
Does your mother like the way you treat her? Can you cook? Can you clean? Do you have a good relationship with your daddy? Fellas, because if she don't have a good relationship with her daddy, 8 out of 10 times she just might not have a good relationship with you. Just might not. If she in one of those houses where they don't respect men, it go both ways. I heard the women saying amen, and now they done got quiet. I got about 3 men that'll say amen. See, let me tell you something about my mom. All my entire life, she never liked neither one of them. Except for the one sitting right here. Tell you something, Mama knows. Mama knows when that joker is not the right one. And the fellas and ladies say amen. Yeah, Mama knows when he just there with you for one thing. And after that, he's on to the next one. Mama knows when she just there because she think you got a good job and she won't have to work if y'all get together. I can't hear nobody. Yeah, this new millennium, this the age of the independent women. Yeah. I think Destiny Child messed a lot of y'all up. Pay my own telephone bill. That's true. But it's so much easier when it's two folk paying.
It really is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I would much rather pay $150 than $300. Can I get a witness in here? So I'm gonna say this and I'm getting ready to go. There was a situation that has been all over the media, all over television, and I would be far remiss if I didn't at least mention this. In Baltimore, a mother who had told her son, don't go out there rioting and blowing up stuff with the rest of those folks. You know better. Don't be out there. He gets up and goes anyway. And he out there trying to burn stuff up and busting windows and stuff. What happens? Mama comes out, snatches him. I'm gonna tell you something that some of y'all didn't realize this. Here's something else about Mama. She knew who he was, and he had a mask on. She knew exactly who he was. His face was covered, and she knew exactly who he was. Popped him upside the head and whooped him in the street. All of these Caucasian brothers and sisters have been saying that is abuse and we should not exploit the beating or malicious licks across the head of a child. It's just child abuse. And then to do it on worldwide TV. Let me tell you something, black mothers. I'm going to get you where you messed up at. You act a fool in public, we both gonna act a fool in public. And she went across that man's head. And so the guy on CNN gonna ask her, wasn't she concerned that she was embarrassing him? No. She said, absolutely not at all. Tanya Graham told CNN, Anderson Cooper, on 360 in an interview that aired the other Wednesday, that he was embarrassing himself by wearing that mask and that hoodie and doing what he was doing. Right. Let me tell you something. Now I wasn't when she was saying I wasn't embarrassing you, you embarrassed me. You got me looking like I'm an unfit mother. You got me looking like I hadn't taught you better than that. Right. Let me tell you something. I know one thing. I know he hated to go back to school. If he was anything like it was when I was in school, Raleigh Egypt, Tresvant, Craig money. Yeah, oh man. They was firing him up. You talking about some shit. But see, a real mama ain't gonna take the chance of you being shot and killed out in the street. A real mama ain't gonna take the chance of police brutality coming on you because you acting a fool. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna whoop you because I'd rather whoop you than the police whoop you. I don't want to watch a video with my son getting beaten in the head by another police officer and put him in handcuffs and tell him it's gonna be a bumpy ride and throw him in a truck on his head. And they purposely riding on bumps and stuff. Purposely, and some kind of way between the arrest in the car and making it to jail, his spine is severed and he's been killed.